AMC just soared from $32 all the way to over $72 for more than a 100% increase in just one day. So if you have not been living under a rock, you would know about the GameStop saga that happened earlier this year. Many retail investors rallied together to go against hedge funds that were shorting this stock, and that caused a short squeeze that caused GME to fly to the moon. When GME flew to the moon, it brought up several stocks like AMC as well. Well, what's happening right now is a short squeeze part 2 where we are seeing that AMC is leading the party this time. I was fortunate enough to make $500 on AMC, but I didn't even buy or sell this stock at all. In fact, I don't even own any AMC stock. Want to know how I did it? Stick to the end of the video to find out. So let's start with what AMC is. So AMC is an American movie theatre chain, and their headquarters is in Kansas, and they are the largest movie theatre chain in the world. I'm from Singapore, so I've not been to any AMC theatres, but the pictures do look pretty good. AMC has been doing pretty well in the past, as movie theatres has been one of the best entertainments for the younger generation. I remember being super excited when I was going to watch an action movie like Fast and Furious or a superhero movie like Iron Man. However, in these few years, it seems like the demand for watching movies in theatres has been dying up because of new apps that are coming out like Netflix, Disney Plus, and many more. Now, anyone with just a subscription to any of these apps can just watch any movies they want with just a click of a button. Of course, I don't think you can ever replicate that same feeling where you are watching a new and exciting movie in the cinema, you're eating your popcorn, and you're listening and hearing to the laughter of the audience in the cinema as well. Well, unfortunately, the pandemic struck and AMC was forced to close down all of their theatres and also to let a lot of their employees go. In fact, after this, many people even thought that AMC might even go out of business. After this, the GameStop saga happened in January, and AMC stock skyrocketed almost 500% from lows of $3 all the way to highs of $20. If you were lucky enough to be in the stock market during this time, you would know exactly how exciting it was. What a time to be alive when the pandemic was going on and stocks from everywhere were just flying to the moon for no reason. So right now, I'm sure like many people, you must be wondering as well, why the heck did AMC shoot up? AMC shot up because like you guys, many people have smashed the like button. I'm just kidding, but I'll really appreciate it if you guys can gently tap on that like button, and let's get back to the video. It's important to note that many of the companies that rose during the GameStop saga like AMC were very heavily shorted by hedge funds. This means that a lot of big time people are betting that AMC's price will drop even further. So retail investors started to come together and gather together on everyone's favorite forum. What is it? That's right, Wall Street Bets. So what these investors are doing is that they want to build a lot of hype over this stock. They want to get a lot of people interested in this stock, and then a lot of people will start to buy this stock, and that will cause the stock price to increase. This in turn will squeeze the investors as they will scramble to cover their short positions. In order for them to cover their positions, they will have to buy into the stock. This adds more fuel to a fire and pushes the stock even higher because they are covering their short positions. This is what is known as the short squeeze. In fact, according to this article that was published last week on the 28th of May, investors were estimated to have lost up to $1.2 billion from this short squeeze. All this money was lost when AMC shot all the way up to highs of $36 last Friday. What's interesting to note was that last Friday, AMC traded over 650 million shares. However, AMC only has 450 million shares available for trading. This means that nearly 1.5 times of the entire company shares was traded in just one day. But wait, there's more. What happened this week? So unfortunately, Monday was a non-trading day because of Memorial Day, otherwise we would have seen even crazier action for AMC this week. So AMC announced that they have raised $230.5 million from Mudrick Capital yesterday. This additional good news at this time could not be any worse for the big time investors. Like V's getting attracted to Honey, I'm sure more retail investors jump into the AMC stock during this time because of this good news. This increase in demand pushes up the stock price again and repeats this whole process where the big time investors are being squeezed up, and AMC's share price increased from $35 all the way to highs of $72 as of yesterday. We still have 2 more trading days for the week, so who knows what might happen. Will AMC hit 100,000? We will never know. So now's the interesting part, and probably the reason for why you guys decide to click on my video. So how exactly did I earn $500 on AMC when I do not even own any AMC stock at all? The answer is, are you ready for it? Selling put options on AMC. So a lot of hype has been generated for AMC over these 2 weeks, and what happens is that there's a lot of expected volatility on AMC. This means that the option premiums on AMC are very expensive. AMC is also going through a short squeeze, and a lot of people are FOMOing and entering this stock as well. So this makes it a fantastic opportunity to sell put options on AMC. So when you sell put options at a particular price like $20 for example, if AMC stock starts to drop and it drops all the way to $20 and lower, the promise is that you will buy it from that person for $20 and no lower. So each contract is worth 100 shares. So if you sell one put contract, you will have to buy 100 shares of AMC at $20, for example, if it hits $20 and drops lower. However, if the price stays above $20 at the point of time where your contract expires, you get to keep the full premiums for the promise that you made. This is the simple version. You might want to go online to read up more about options in order to learn more about this trading strategy. So what I did is that I went and sold a total of 3 option contracts. One put contract for the strike price of $25 expiring this Friday on the 4th of June. 2 put contracts for the strike price of $20 expiring on the 18th of June. So the premiums collected for the $25 puts, it's $200, and the premiums collected for the $20 puts, it's $187 each, and if you multiply that by 2, it's $374. So that puts us at a grand total of $574 for selling these premiums. So the key thing here to note is that I've put aside money to make sure that if the price drops and hits that price level, I have enough capital to buy in for that 100 shares per contract that I've promised. So how much capital did I allocate for this particular trading strategy? About 6.5k, and the returns are about 9% for about 17 days, so I think I did not too bad for this trade. Now that the price is at $72, I think I'm now somewhat in the clear for this week's contract at least, because there's a very low chance of it going back to $25 in the next 2 days, but you know, anything can happen. So when this week's contract does expire, I will have only $4,000 in this trade, and that will free up more capital in case I want to continue selling premiums in the next 2 weeks. This strategy is somewhat risky, so if you are looking to copy this strategy, there are 2 things that you have to take note of. So the first thing is you must have enough capital allocated to cover the number of contracts that you are selling, and if you do get triggered and you are forced to buy the shares, you must make sure that this is a company that you are confident and comfortable holding on to the shares of. So that concludes my story on how AMC flew to the moon and how I earned $500 in less than 5 minutes. Of course, the actual brainstorming and the research did not just take 5 minutes. You must think carefully and plan properly in order to earn this money. Hopefully this video has been interesting and educational for you guys. If you have watched all the way to the end, thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and consider subscribing to my channel, and hopefully I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye bye!